So you're learning to bake a bread and everything is moving along well. And now with the baking part, you're wondering when is the bread ready. So I'm gonna help you and tell you a couple of tricks by which you too can tell if your bread is done or not. Figuring out when bread is ready, it's not near as hard as you think. First, let's consider the amount of time the bread has been in the oven. On average, and this depends very much on the size of the bread, a bread should bake for about an hour and 10 to 15 minutes. Second, let's look at the color. As you see, this bread is nicely golden brown, and that is another indication that it's probably done. Third is the sound. Listen to this. This sound, which is kind of hollow, means the bread has cooked thoroughly, which means it's cooked all the way through. So this is one way I learned how to tell the bread is done. This means it sounds good and it looks like it's done. Could be the bottom. Let's see if this bottom looks nice and crunchy. It sure does. It looks amazing to me. That's another indication the bread is done. Next, consider overall weight of the bread. Just kind of try to eyeball the size of the bread and the weight on your hands. If the bread appears to be way too heavy for its size, it means that there's still a lot of moisture inside that should bake off. And next, just try to pick up the bread and see if it's nice and firm, which this one is. And again, you can still try to do the sound thing. If it sounds nice and hollow, that means your bread is ready. And once you know your bread has been baked, the good tip is to remove it from the baking pan to prevent it from catching extra moisture on the bottom. Put it on a rack like this and cover it with a towel and let it rest. And now just allow about 15 to 30 minutes for bread to rest, and then you're ready to serve it. I hope this little tip helps you and it will encourage you to try to bake your own bread. And if you do, please let me know how things turned out. Bye.